along with Davion Bailey. And Bettis.
I'm anxious to see Bailey tonight.
Yes.
He put up 41 in a game last year. He can put the ball in the hoop, that's for sure.
Frogs with the basketball to open here.
Cardinals starting out in a 2-3 zone here. Something the Frogs haven't seen a lot of that this year.
I think you're going to see Shane Harmon do a lot of that. I think he's going to give them a lot of different looks. Here's Edmonds bouncing down low. David Punch tied up immediately. We get a foul on the reach, and there's Love Bettis. We showed Love Bettis there right before he tipped the 5'11" transfer out of Northwestern State of the Southland. One of the guards here, one of the terrific trio of guards, if you will, for the Cardinals. They're looking for their first ever win against a P14, by the way. UIW is.
Well, they took Indiana to a tight game this year, 8 point, under 10 there.
Here's Edmonds backing it in with a turnaround. Got it to go, picks up right where he left off against North Texas. TCU with the early lead.
Yep, 7 out of 9 from the floor against North Texas. He's been a nice addition there in the post for the Frogs this year.
Here's the starting five for the Cardinal. We mentioned those three guards, Jordan Pike, and then Lewis Rose only played in 6 games, gets a start here today.
Yeah, it's interesting. He had 2 guys that have started every game they played so far this year for the Cardinal.
Pike sends it over to the shooter, at least one of them, and you see why. Stefanski, Taj. With that three-pointer. Penetration here by LT, and Lelavicius is fouled.
It's going to be interesting to see TCU go up and down with Incarnate Word. Incarnate Word scored over 100 points 3 times already this year. Excuse me, 3 times already this year. TCU pushing the pace right there. You should see a real high-scoring game there tonight.
Free throw line goes Lelavicius. It's been good from the line this year. Stays perfect. Out of Lithuania. Made a both. Good start here for TCU. Efficient on offense. Drawn a couple of fouls here early on UIW. And the Cardinals with the basketball. Here's Bettis. He works there on Brock Harding. Harding, of course, the point guard for the Frogs. Another one with a great start to the season. Taking corner to Pike. Pike cross court. Catch and shoot. Quick release there that doesn't go for Davion Bailey. Another terrific shooter. Punch might have gotten raked across the face as he grabbed that rebound.
Yeah, he's still holding his face. Looks like potentially a poke in the eye.
Yep.
He's sticking with it, though.
And Doug Sermons walked with him just to make sure one of the 3 officials. Edmonds left alone out front. That 3 doesn't go. And Lewis Rowe with the rebound. Sermons ran by Jamie Dixon. He said he's okay. So we'll let him play on here. Sermons, Kip Kissinger, and of course Brooks Wells are 3 officials. Here's Punch. Misses that lay-in on a runner. Back the other way, UIW.
I think we'll give him the benefit of the doubt that his eye failed him on going to the rim there.
Stefanski had it slapped away that time by Jaden Pierre. Bettis back out top it comes now. Taj Stefanski on the run is Bailey for the free throw line. Tapped out, and there's Lelavicius with a board. 2.5 into this first half. 1 point TCU lead. Jamie Dixon wants to see more movement out of this offense here early on, Colin. You can see animated along the sideline.
Yeah, bringing the ball up the floor. Brock Harding gave it up early to Jaden Pierre.
Punch tried to force it between 2, and we get a jump ball possession. It's going to give it to UIW. Pretty good defense here for Lewis Rowe, who we talked about got the start, the 6'10" grad transfer from St. Edwards out of Australia.
Yeah, it was a shot at David Punch. Yeah, he just takes a finger right across the eye there.
Yeah, that was earlier.
We'll go get that checked out.
Checks out. Micah Robinson comes in for the Horned Frogs for the first time. Lewis Rose sits for UIW. Jaden Williams is in for him. He's a 6'9" sophomore out of Chicago. We'll talk more about this staff that Shane Hireman has at UIW as the night goes on. He has put together one terrific coaching staff. Pike with it. Corner left for three, and that one goes for Davion Bailey. That shooter that we know about. We've heard a lot about him coming in. He comes in averaging 20 points. Release that one quickly. Here's an answer from Lela Vicious that doesn't go and bite for the rebound.
Yeah, you can see Bailey, a high release, too. Harding had a great closeout to him, but Bailey's made so many threes in his career. He made 126 threes last year. That was good for third nationally.
Leading the way for UIW. Catch and shoot for Pike out front off the mark. And the rebound taken out of there now by Edmonds again. They'll shoot some threes. They come in averaging 9 makes a game. To the Cardinals. Edmonds had the matchup. Surprised he didn't take advantage. Harding. Quick pass into Robinson. Lost it out of bounds. And it'll be UIW's basketball when we get back. Cardinal with an early 2-point lead here on the Horned Frogs. Schollmeyer Arena tonight.
You can see in the huddle there his passion early in the first time out of this game. He's already fired up on his team right here.
UIW working it across. Stavesky double team. Finally clears it here to Harold Woods, who's in for the first time. Penetration by Esteban Mann is blocked, but the follow goes. Stayed with it. Then Esteban, the junior out of Los Angeles, and to the free throw line now will go UIW.
Yeah, nice job sticking with this. Great job by David Punch going vertical and just unable to secure the ball, though.
Man, the 6'7" junior. Washington Prep and then East LA College before arriving at UIW. Misses that one. These guys will recruit all over the country. There are players from 10 states on this roster for UIW. Robinson almost lost it. Micah indecisive here.
Yeah, this zone is really giving TCU a little bit of fits early on here.
Pierre out front for three. In and out, had a good look. Robinson can't handle the rebound. And back it comes to the Cardinals.
That was a really nice effort from Michael Robinson there. He was all the way out. He was 25 feet from the basket when that shot was released, and he made it all the way down, kind of weaved his way through traffic. At least got a hand on it. TCU can't fall in love with a three-point shot tonight. They're 0 for 3 so far tonight against North Texas. They only shot 3 of 17 from 3. Obviously part of the reason why they were in danger there for a little while.
Here's penetration out by Mann again to the rim. Off the bench, another bucket and another foul. And an opportunity for a three-point play. All of a sudden, the junior off the bench providing a spark. And the lead shoots to 6 right now for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it was a nice dive right down the baseline here. His teammate finds him, goes straight up. Good reverse. Michael Robinson unable to get the block shot on the backside. Picks up the foul here.
Xavier Edmonds into the lineup. Comes in for Michael Robinson. Free throw, Esteban Mann. I think the struggles here earlier, exactly what you talked about there, Colin. The struggle has been this zone from UIW has slowed down the offense for the Horned Frogs.
Offensively for sure, but defensively has been TCU's calling card this year. And that's been kind of failing them thus far.
Pierre with it out to Harding. Harding catch and shoot 3 from the top and score that one. That'll pull you out of the zone. That three-pointer there cuts the lead down to 3.
Yeah, Harding was ready to shoot that ball. They got a good look. They can get that shot almost any time. You don't usually see Brock Harding that early in the shot clock take one up, but he liked the distance he had to be able to shoot it and knocks it down.
Williams with the handoff to Bailey. Skip it over to Harold Woods now. Did he travel? And he does. Senior out of Hammond, Indiana. A couple of players from the Hoosier State on this roster. Davion Bailey, obviously the number 1 player on this roster, 20 points a game. He's out of Indianapolis's Pike High School. Harding with it again now. UIW to the man-to-man. Let's see how the Frogs handle this. Punch. Had the mismatch there. A little vicious. 7 on the shot clock. Harding. Pierre for 3. Decent look that time off the offense.
Yeah, they're getting good looks. I mean, you got to knock down a better percentage as man gives up the ball too early to Bailey here for a backcourt violation. Those are the type of plays, though, that will drive coaches crazy because they're just unforced errors.
Well, you can see man not comfortable with the basketball in space like that. Used to playing down low. Tolson into the lineup now for the Horned Frogs. Tanner, the junior out of Vancouver, Washington. Edmonds looking for punch. Double team comes. Ball loose on the floor and ripped away by the Cardinals. Finally controlled and on the run comes Bailey. Davian in traffic. Threw it away. Man left his spot. Another turnover here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's one of those plays. So if your guy is driving to the basket, you don't move up the lane. You move down the lane to the corner, give him an opportunity. He thought it was tipped, though. Didn't even make a play for the ball.
Yeah.
That's another rule of thumb you should have as a player is like if you can get to it and secure it. Don't rely on an official's call for you.
4th turnover by UIW. Is Edmonds with the rebound and a foul here.
No, they called it out of bounds. They said Edmonds lost it as he got poked from behind.
And that one's going to turn it back over to UIW. So now the Horned Frogs with 4 turnovers as well. Man with it, works it down low. Pike skips it, finding open Bailey. And he's a guy that they talked about time and time again in the scouting report. You have to know where Davion Bailey is. Somehow he worked himself wide open in the corner.
I'm shocked. That'll be the most wide open shot he gets all season long. I'm shocked that TCU was late rotating over to him. Let anybody else on the floor shoot it except that guy. The guy who made 126 of those last year.
Here's Harding. Edmonds in traffic, slapped away in a foul. They'll get Bailey with this one. Davion Bailey whistled for that foul. First on him, 3rd team foul here on UIW. To the free throw line will go Xavier Edmonds. 72% free throw shooter is a big man. One of 10 children.
Is that all?
Xavier Edmonds. How about that?
I like hearing stories like that. You don't hear that very often.
I know. Yes. Edmonds' free throw's good. I bet he's had some fun Christmas stories.
Yeah, I bet.
Xavier Edmonds at a Long Beach. 1 of 2 here for Xavier. Coming off that 16.8 rebound game against North Texas. Got 3 here early on. Rose sends it to Pike. Back out top. It comes real quickly. Staveski. Frogs trying to extend that man-to-man out a bit. Become a little more aggressive defensively. Extra pass in the corner. Guess who? And guess what? Davion Bailey with another 3.
Yeah, and David Punch just kind of looked up at the ceiling. He's like, why am I having to close out to this guy in the corner? And he was late. Of course, they knock it down. Jace Posey misses one in the corner there.
Posey with a new look. Quickly on the other end, blocked from behind, and a timeout taken by Jamie Dixon. He's seen enough. He saw UIW beat his team down the floor. He's seen a couple of wide open threes from Davion Bailey, and he sees a lead at 10 for the Cardinals. Enough to warrant a Jamie Dixon timeout with 11:24 left here in this first half. Quick start here for Incarnate Word. They lead it by 10. Well, the Horned Frogs out of the Big 12, UIW. Getting it done on both ends of the floor. It's really started on the defensive end for them, though, Colin. Early on, it was the zone that gave the Horned Frogs trouble. Since then, though, they've been hanging on the offensive glass. Out rebounding the Horned Frogs by 2 to start.
Yep, two plus 2 on the board so far. TCU only 2 out of 9 from the floor and 1 out of 6 from 3. It's a not a good start for the Frogs here. They're going to look to get things going here.
Here's Pierre with it out front. Now Edmonds. Posey on the move. Chase pulls the trigger, had it blocked. Tapped around into the hands of Edmonds for the follow. Got it.
I don't know how that ball found Edmonds' hands, but it did. And worked out for the Frogs here to kind of get off the schneid there. They hadn't scored in a couple of minutes at that point.
Meanwhile,
Incarnate Word, 5 of the last 5.
They've been red hot of late.
Thanks to Davian Bailey.
Yep. Savesky gives it up. Lewis Rowe. Got a 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bailey with it. Down to 2. He's got to force this one from deep and scores it on Toulson. Man.
Yeah, he is. He's a shooter. That was right in front of us too, and it was pure and online and a high release point. Toulson was all over him.
He's got 12, and here's a turnover by the Frogs. Posey can't handle it. Back the other way. Here's another look at that last play. Shot clock's winding down. He knows he's got to get rid of it. You see how deep he is.
Yeah,
that's as pure as it gets.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Got a 10-12 left in this half. We work toward the halfway point. With it on the floor. Nice lob there for Pike. For the big man, Lewis Rowe gets the assist.
Wow, yeah, and a nice finish from Pike too. Didn't try to do anything too fancy with it. Just caught it, put off the glass, put it in the hole. As Incarnate Word opens up a 13-point lead now.
23-10. Edmonds with the left team. Bailey with a rebound, but that might have been a push to garner it.
That could be a big foul if that's 2 on Bailey.
Let's see. Nope, it's not on Bailey. They're going to call it on Stefanski. Stefanski was still for the foul. There's the big fella with the lob. Pike able to finish it off.
Yeah, over David Punch as well. It looked like he just kind of mistimed it by just a hair there. Nice pass from the big fella.
Yep. Largest lead of the game for UIW is 13 right now. Frogs with it, Pierre. Toulson, did he lose it out of bounds? He did. Another turnover here for the Horned Frogs.
6 now.
Stavesky brings it up.
TCU's going to have to find somebody on the defensive end here to bring some energy.
Yeah, you've seen Jamie Dixon try several different lineups. Here's Bailey catch and shoot. Pierre fouls him. And they'll go to the line for 3. You've got to know where Davian Bailey is at all times. And I wonder if at some point, you know, the Frogs like to switch defensively. Do you no longer switch Bailey?
I think you can still switch Bailey. You just got to, you got to play him out to 28 feet. Make him put it on the deck and beat you going to the basket more than anything.
Yeah, force him to go left. Free throws off the mark here for Bailey. 80% free throw shooter, over 2,000 points in his career.
But you also got to trust. You got big David Punch down there, manning the rim for you. So if somebody backdoors you, at least you got a big shot blocker back there to bail you out.
He's missed 2 free throws now. 1 of 3 for Davian Bailey. Got a little air on that one. Into the lineup returns Jaden Williams. And comes in for Lewis Rowe.
He can do the old Nick Van Exel trick and shoot your free throws from way back off the free throw line.
Exactly. Too close. Right?
Another turnover here from the Frogs.
Stavesky on the run. Had it blocked. Nice job there by Toulson. Run out for Robinson. And Micah finishes.
Maybe that'll get the Frogs going here. Nice block from Toulson and a run out for Micah Robinson.
TCU down 12. Frogs have 3 games in a row here at home before the start of the year. This will be their toughest test of those 3. Strong move by Williams. Draws contact and a foul. Toulson's going to be whistled for this one.
Big block here from Toulson.
Yep.
Keeps it in play. Pierre one dribble and a leak out pass to Robinson for the jam here.
Bailey again. That was off the mark. And a rebound for Pierre.
Yeah, that one felt a little more forced.
Yep. Pierre keeps that block. Toulson in the corner. Nice job by Lelovicius to keep this one. Ten on the shot clock. Pierre lost his man. Able to find Lelovicius outside for three. Nice job there. We got a foul here. This was on the fight for the rebound. I think this is going to be a foul against Incarnate Word.
I think you're right. And Edmonds hit the deck after the make here. Shot goes up. A make, and here's a shot. They're tangled up, but
oh yeah, they might have to take a look
sure
at this.
Like man had him in a. He was facing him up to box him out, and ended up in a wrestling match. That was more of a WWE move right there.
Yeah, they're going to review this, so we'll take the timeout now as well. Get some answers during the middle here.
There we go.
There are your rules, excessive or unnecessary, both of which were met by those two. Tied up. 3 ball counted, though, for Lelovicius, and the lead is 9. Here's, try to flip that one up, did Pike for Williams. Tanner Toulson commits another foul here.
That's a design play coming out of the timeout here. Incarnate Word clearly trying to get the energy back to their side here to close out the rest of the half and finish strong.
Inbounds now to come from Harold Woods. I think Shane Hireman was complaining that the ball was tipped and there might have been a goaltending.
And the net was has come out again. It happened earlier this season as well.
So they'll take a look at this.
Going again because he has been on fire. 13 points already, 4 out of 6 from 3 already in this game. Pacing Incarnate Word.
Now you've got the new net here, okay? So Colin, here's the issue, and we used to see this with your old coach Billy Tubbs, is he would put the new net on the on the opponent's basket, actually on your basket to slow them down because the ball comes out of the rim, out of the net slower.
So you saw that net was kind of compressed and not opened up a little bit there, and they brought the ladder back out and went back up to stretch it out a little bit, and then Brooks Wells, the official, threw the ball through just to make sure it comes through pretty quick, and sure enough, it did. And actually, we lied. We're getting free throws here for Williams.
Two for Williams. First one's good.
Coach Jamie Dixon's arguing with Doug Sermons here, saying that coming out of the timeout, we thought it was going to be baseline out of bounds because that's where they initially had gone. Apparently changed their mind and went for free throws instead.
Hit them both.
Which is interesting because Williams never had possession of that ball. He was going for it.
Well, I think that's what you had Hireman contesting. He was saying, no, he tipped it. It was a pass. So he was.
I still think you need to have possession of that before you get a foul for shooting.
Are you sure?
I mean, you don't have to have possession. I mean, I guess not for a tip.
No, not if you throw it up to a guy, he touches it one hand. He's trying to, he's trying to dunk it, whatever it is. Yeah, I think that. I thought he had a pretty good argument.
Okay.
And at first he got no attention, but during the timeout they took a look at him and went, oh, you're right. Block here. Block again. Williams working hard on the defensive end. But now Lelovicius will get a chance to go to the free throw line. They're going to call this one on Jaden Williams.
The Frogs staying with it there. Lelovicius ends up at the free throw line here.
Latoris Made a couple already here tonight. Continues to add to his streak. Oregon State transfer. He's got 6 here early on, make it 7.
Frogs really could use him to turn into a big-time scorer for them this year.
16 of 16 from the free throw line on the season. Wilovicius. Bailey. Back to Love Bettis, who started this game. Minutes have been a bit limited. Clark Harding back out there as well for TCU. Pike to the free throw line. Tried to force that one to Williams. Last to touch it was Pierre.
Frogs switching everything out top, and they might consider not switching the big to point guard switch there as Pierre ends up down low.
Right.
Well, that sure looked like it was potential off of Williams, but though Incarnate Word retains possession here nonetheless.
Nice look inside for Pike to finish as he worked himself inside a David Punch. The lead back to 11 now for the Cardinals.
And right back into that zone that's been giving the Frogs all kinds of problems.
Incarnate Word 5-5 on the season. Harding with it out front. Brock again partially blocked, and Bailey on the run.
The Frogs, they've got to figure out that zone defense. It's giving them all kinds of problems right now on the offensive end.
Bettis with it. Oh, there's a travel. Pivot foot slid on it. Gives it right back to TCU now. Turnover for UIW. 7th turnover. Well, 6th actually for UIW, 7 for TCU. 11-point lead now. See if they stay in that zone. Now they do. Punch in the corner. Awkwardly falls. And a foul here on Pike.
Pike did a nice job staying in there, trying to take contact with Punch.
That should be the 17th foul on UIW, and it is. That'll put David Punch to the free throw line. Punch still looking for his first points of the game. David Punch. First career double-double in the last outing against North Texas. 12 points and 12 boards in that one. Came after the 20-point explosion against Notre Dame.
I was a little surprised that was his first ever double-double.
I know. Second free throw is good as well. Lead now, 28-19. Incarnate Word by 9. Stavesky out front.
David's now tied with yours truly for career double-doubles at TCU.
Stavesky was looking down low that time for Lewis Rowe, and big fella that was a tough pass for him to try to gather.
Yes.
I don't remember the Colin Boddicker double. I'll be honest.
Only game I started.
I probably should. Here's a kick out front. Let's see. No.
Only game I ever started here.
I'll have to think about that.
Ooh. You did the TV.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, so it was early in the season, right?
It was at the convention center.
So it had to be TCU versus Texas Tech or Oklahoma State?
Close.
Oklahoma?
Nope.
Corner right here for Harding.
Nice drive from Wilovicius right there, and good finish with the right hand. He's had a nice first half here, one of the few bright spots for TCU offensively.
Yeah, he's put together his best half of the year. 9 points already for Wilovicius.
So you're in the right conference. Who's the one team that, if I had to pick, would have a double-double against? Who would that be?
Baylor?
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that now. Here's Punch with a big block.
Met him right at the rim. Nice job.
Oh, he was out of bounds when he came in, didn't reestablish. He's going to stay with UIW. Under 5 minutes to go, but see if that starts it. There's a nice job by Lilovicious. Switched hands.
Yeah.
And then punch on the defensive end here. How about that?
Yeah, and Pike in the warm-ups, he was throwing down some really nasty dunks, too, so he can elevate.
He was doing that without punch in front of him. Step back three.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes. Doesn't go for Stefesky. Oh, Stefesky, keep an eye on him. He averages 17 a game. Does Taj.
Yeah, he had a 3 to start the game and hadn't really done anything since.
Yeah, Bailey misses that one. Now Harding on the run. Pierre wide open. Edmonds missed it. Hung on the rim. It's going to be UIW's basketball.
Yeah, he was called an offensive basket interference to hanging on the rim. There was a time back in the day that would have been a technical foul, which would have been his second and an ejection for him.
Yep.
There was literally nobody guarding him under the basket, which is amazing to me. And it's kind of summation of how the half has gone for TCU so far.
I think Mann got confused offensively there. And left his man wide open. But Edmonds unable to convert. Frogs trail by 7, 4:20 to play in the half. Pike with it. Skip it. Bailey over punch. Makes out.
The big half continues for Bailey, up to 16 points now.
Again, that's punch on the run out to him as well defensively.
He closed out well. Look, Bailey's got a really high, nice release point.
Good looking player. Harding. Nice lead for Lilovicious, who's in double digits in the half. He's got 11 points.
I feel like Harding was actually hoping to find punch on a roll right there, but the defense all kind of sniffed it out as well, and Lilovicious dives down the baseline there for the easy layup.
Timeout taken here. Shane Hireman's going to call it with 3:32 to go. I think he knows the importance of this bucket right here. UIW leading at 31-23 over the Horned Frogs. 8-point advantage right now. Led by as many as 14 at one point. They have the basketball. Out of the timeout. Look at this number right now. Total number for Incarnate Word, 11 of 21 from the floor. Frogs are 7 of 21. Difference in the game, those three-point shooting numbers, 6 of 11.
No doubt about it. Led by Davion Bailey, 5 out of 8 for himself.
Pike with it now. Jordan Pike, the junior, out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Takes it baseline, steps through, and scores.
Yeah, Posey looked like he got his feet tangled up and hits the deck and opens up a lane for Pike to finish there at the rim.
Pike started his career at Union, Division III. Now getting it done here at the Division I level. Jaden Pierre working with it in the corner. Punch gives it right back to him for the three. Nice job there.
Frogs need that in the worst way right there. Now just 3 out of 9 for the game from three-point land.
7-point ball game. Davion Bailey. In traffic. Nice look down low. Man, able to finish at the rim. He's not graceful, but he's crafty.
No, but he cut back door on Jace Posey right there, who was caught kind of watching the play a little bit after David Punch got manned up on Bailey.
Lead is 9, and there's a foul. Posey ran through the lane, and Lewis Rowe just gave him a forearm shiver.
He sure did.
Sent him to the floor. Here's that previous three-pointer.
Good looking shot from Pierre. Here's the backdoor cut there. Could have probably got called for a foul there too. Would have been his third.
His play is under review.
Man, you may have heard there they're going to check this for anything extra.
It was away from the ball, but I just
cutting across the lane or basically cutting through. Just put your forearm out, like look. Right there. Like that's nothing compared to the past even. I'm kind of shocked that they even called a foul on that, candidly.
It's
incumbent upon the offensive player to the defensive player has
there, right?
He gets the space if he's already there.
Right. He's got the right to be there. Posey to the free throw line. 1-on-1 situation now. It's the 8th team foul on Incarnate Ward. Short on the free throw, though, is Jace. UIW with the rebound now. Lead at 9, 2:08 to go in the half. His man, Posey with the steal. Jace. Oh! Comes down awkwardly. He's okay. Yeah, I think he's going to want to get checked out.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
I mean, I lost my breath on that one right there. That is, he took off from an awfully long distance. He's just that athletic here. And hung on just a little bit and landed right on that right hip. Hope it's just the wind a little bit knocked out of him. He got up pretty quickly, which is good to hear, good to see. But man, there's not much scarier than that.
Yes, you know, he left so early, and you can see almost in mid-flight, he gave it a little extra kick.
He's
to go a little higher just to finish.
I don't know what that's like.
I don't
Brian.
either. I have no idea. I'm telling you.
That's an amazing jump.
Nice job there by Pike to get to the rim, and tip follow doesn't go. And punch with the board now. Frogs down 7, minute and a half left in the half. Tolson forces one after the contact. I think this is going to be 2 shots. Let's see.
Maybe the bigger thing, though, is the second foul there on Bailey.
Yes.
Nice pump fake here from Toulson.
I thought he almost waited too long, but he was able to get it off. Go to the line for 2 now for Toulson. Second personal, as we mentioned, on Bailey. Tanner's free throw is no good. 85% free throw shooter.
And Bailey just gave a thumbs up to the bench saying, I'm good. You don't need to take me out here.
Has anyone ever not done that?
No, but some of your upperclassmen guys haven't played as much as him.
Right.
I think you can trust out there to do that.
But have you ever seen a guy go, hey, you better get me because I might pick up my 3rd here?
No.
No one's ever seen that.
No.
Hey, come get me. I don't think I'm good for this.
Well, I don't think they were asking him. You just tell him, hey, I'm good. Gotcha. They weren't asking him.
35-29. League's down to 6 now all of a sudden. Bailey gives it up this time. Staveski around Harding and punch with a tough shot.
Nice good finish there against David Punch there in the post.
Harding on the push now. Brock gets it back. Second 3. No. Off his fingers. Not going to come to UIW.
Yeah, Brock was about to gather his rebound there following his shot, and they just barely glanced off of Toulson and not about. Nice finish there from Staveski.
And the lineup now comes Mihail Tomic for the first time. He's out of Croatia. Big man comes in for Lewis Rowe. Pike with it. Got to force that one down low. It went off of Punch, and it'll stay with UIW. He was looking for Tomic already.
That would have been a really tough catch coming right off the bench. You get a bullet at your shins.
Pike blocked by Punch. Back the other way. Pierre for the lay-in. Frogs have it down to a 4-point ball game now.
Nice block there from David Punch. Punch has been really good on the defending the basket here for the Frogs. I think it's his 3rd block now.
Take as much time as they can. It's about a 1-second differential. Staveski all by himself, got it up on the rim. They couldn't finish. Toulson from 3-quarter court, way off the mark. And it will be a 6-point lead for UIW at the half. Probably not a locker room you want to hang out in if you're TCU. As we mentioned, it's the same score as the last game at the half. Frogs rallied, though, in that one. Brock Harding, Jaden Pierre, along with Xavier Edmonds. David Punch and Lelavicius, 5 on the floor for TCU. Looking for a cutter in Lelavicius. Punch has it out front again. 10 on the shot clock. David to the rim. Got to see more of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Nice job, David Punch, collecting the pass from Lelavicius, who really bailed out a tough pass from Harding down the baseline there. Frogs able to convert.
Penetration here. Staveski scores that one. Difficult shot again for Todd Staveski. Penetration, Harding to the rim.
You know, Brock Harding kind of came up a little gingerly with an ankle on the defensive end, and then comes down the floor and gets his first driving basket.
Just blew right by. 39-35, 4-point ball game back. There's Bailey's first touch offensively in the second half. Davian scoop and no score, but did draw contact and a foul.
Yeah, Frogs did not switch that initial screen with Brock Harding and Edmonds up front. Everybody stayed with their man. Edmonds ends up having to guard Bailey, trying to go to the basket, ends up picking up a foul here.
Free throw line will go Bailey. 1 of 3 from the line, after being fouled on a three-point attempt in the first half. Knocks in the first one here. 17 for Bailey. Comes in averaging 20. Southeastern Community College, then Ball State. Now 2 years in Incarnate Word. Makes a second. Lead at 6 now. Brock Harding, screen from Edmonds. Now Pierre. Frogs, it feels like, with a concerted effort to try to get to the rim here in the second half. Harding with a mid-range from the elbow.
Yeah, I like when Brock Harding looks to score a little bit more in this offense, and he's taken a couple of shots here early in the second half and converted both of them. I think that's going to be key instead of trying to distribute against this defense. An opportunity for him to maybe score some points here in the second half.
Here's Staveski again. Bailey. How about that? They draw the defense with Staveski's penetration. Bailey all alone and knocks down another 3.
Yeah, it's a good closeout by Pierre, too. Got a good hand up. Bailey's just, he's fun to watch shoot.
Lelavicius, now Edmonds. Pierre left alone.
Let's get flash to the middle there from Jaden Pierre.
I feel like the Horned Frogs are attacking this defense in the second half a little better.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And they're getting shots up a little quicker in the shot clock. I think they're getting opportunities instead of continuing trying to run the offense. Take the first good shot you get.
Staveski, now Bailey. That 1-2 punch has been very good here tonight. 30 points between them. This one blocked. Quick outlet now to Pierre.
Yeah, David Punch's 4th block tonight.
Jaden Pierre for 3. Got to follow that. Bailey for 3.
Pierre found him, got a hand up.
20.
I mean, what else do we say? It's going up and it's likely going in.
Yep.
He ties his season high of 7 made threes on this tonight.
Here's Edmonds to the rim. And a foul is going to be called on Lewis Rose. The big Aussie whistle for the foul. That's going to be his 3rd. That'll send Edmonds to the free throw line now.
Keep an eye on that. That might open up the lane a little bit more for Edmonds and Punch down low. fourth block. His punches ties his season high. It's one off his career high for blocks in a game.
Free throw is good from Evans. The last time the Horned Frogs faced a team with a player to make 7 3-pointers in a game, it was December 21st of 2022 when Gabe Madsen from Utah. 47-40. Toulson comes into the lineup for Jaden Pierre.
I think he only made 6, but the kid Serta for Notre Dame sure felt like he made a lot more than that. I think he made them all in a span of about 5 minutes.
Yep. We've seen some performances this year. Edmonds' second free throw is no good. And the lead 7. Pike goes baseline. Bailey again with 2 defenders. Punch high for the rebound. Run out now for the Frogs. Hardy. Toulson able to convert.
And it's actually going to be a tough gather and score there from Toulson. Just it was the way the break kind of developed. Nice job by Toulson, just hanging in there and getting a good shot up off the glass there.
Lead at 5. Steveski. Pike misses. Bailey again.
Just a high arcing shot. It's a pretty shot. It's 8 makes now.
Bailey's got 27. Edmonds for the net.
Yeah, great pass there from Belovicius finding Edmonds right under the basket. Second time they've lost him under the basket with nobody guarding him.
50-44. Six-point lead. UIW taking their time. Taj Steveski, transfer from Cleveland State. Step back, free throw line. Punch with the rebound, looking for the outlet. Here's Hardy. Belovicius had it knocked away by guess who? Bailey knocked it out of bounds. It has been the Davion Bailey show here in this one. Edmonds finishes there for the Horned Frogs, but it's a 6-point lead for UIW thanks to that guy right there who's got 27 tonight. Lead right now over the Horned Frogs, and Davion Bailey, the reason for that, let's just be honest, he's got 27 points. The rest of the Cardinals have 23. He's 8 of 12 from behind the arc. And Colin, you're telling me this should not surprise us.
Not surprise us. He's got 2 games with 7 made threes already this season, so he's eclipsed that already tonight, but he's got game points of 28, 29, and 30 this year, and he had 41 in a game last year.
27 here tonight. Frogs with possession of the basketball out of the timeout. Down to 5 of the shot clock. Let's see if the Frogs know that. Down to 3. Here's Punch. Trying to hurry with a left hand. They got the roll.
Good finish there from Punch, and smart to switch to the left hand there. Rowe did a nice job holding his ground.
Doug Sermon's just talking to Jamie Dixon. You can see that conversation going on. There he is with a left hand. Nice job there by David Punch. But Jamie had walked out on the floor, and Doug goes, "Look where you're at."
That's a great way to diffuse the situation.
And he pointed to the floor and goes, "Look where you're at." Todd Steveski works at baseline. Gets it back here from the big fella, Rowe. Nice move there to the rim. Again, man.
Yeah, man. Nice finish there, too. Reverse right hand there.
Here's Robinson for 3. Toulson with the board.
Nice job by Toulson attacking the offensive glass there. Frogs going to need to keep doing that.
Yep. By the way, Esteban Mann has 8 tonight for Incarnate Word. He comes in averaging 2. Now the 2 on the shot clock. Guess who again? Punch. Foul. Gets bailed out. 0.7 left on the shot clock when the whistle blows and David Punch gets to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, but nice job of recognition of the shot clock and puts the ball on the deck and just goes hard to the basket. Earns a trip to the foul line here. Yeah, after all these makes from Bailey here in the second half, it's still a 6-point game.
Yep.
TCU keeping pace here.
Punch's free throw's good. Brock Harding's going to get back into the lineup. Comes in for Lelavicius. Bailey out there again. Second free throw is good. I'll be honest with you, Colin, you get so enamored with his offense that I haven't really focused on Davian Bailey on the defensive end of it.
I mean, I don't think there's been a lot of times where I feel like he's been matched up with somebody guarding him one-on-one where we could even bring it up.
Here's Mann. Reverse layup doesn't go. Rowe could not claim it. Frogs on the run. Nice look for Pierre to finish. And TCU's got it down to a 2-point game now at 52-50.
Yeah, nice job. TCU getting out on the break after the missed layup there from Mann. And for the first time tonight, there are fans in the stands. We hear them. TCU making a run here to get back in this game.
Staveski from the free throw line. Toulson with a rebound. Chance to tie or take the lead here for the Frogs.
And you notice TCU's getting stops. That's kind of what's bringing this on.
And they throw it away. Toulson threw it behind Pierre. Frogs have not led since it was 4-3. This was the previous possession, Pierre. But the last one results in a turnover. And UIW gets it back.
Yeah, just golden opportunity there. Frogs were looking at a wide open shot in the corner. Just an errant pass, runs out of bounds.
Edmonds in for Punch now.
Back to the defensive end where you can see that the intensity is picking up a little bit for TCU here.
Yep. 2-point lead for Incarnate Word. Penetration here. Staveski could not finish, but a foul. Frogs fighting for the board, but it's going to be on UIW. They're going to get that one on Mann.
Yeah, Robinson went up strong, got that rebound, secured it strong. Mann comes in from behind right there and tries to rip it through, goes right through his arms.
Harding, out of Pierre. Toulson. Skips it. Robinson for 3.
That's a good look. Nice pass from Harding to find a wide open Robinson. Frogs just unable to connect from 3 now. Just 3 out of 13 from 3 for the game.
Lead stays at 2. Bailey with it out front. 11.5 to play. Timeout of the next dead ball. See if they run a set for Bailey here. Corner right man hesitated, now backs up, fires a jumper short. Shot clock expired.
Yeah, it was a great job by Michael Robinson there. He had to take Williams, who was rolled to the basket, and he kind of played between, and then the ball went to the corner, and he still closed out tremendously on Mann. Prevented a good shot, ends up in TCU's possession here. Down.
Like that UNT game, they've made just 3 3-pointers here tonight, Colin.
Yeah, it's 3 of 13 here in the for the game from 3-point land. But you'll notice in the second half, they're 0 for 3 from 3. They're 8 for 8 from 2 and 7 of 7 from those in the paint. So, I mean, there's the recipe right there to get back in this game, get everything going to the basket.
And it's balanced, too. Every Frog that's played has scored here tonight. Only one in double digits, and that's Lelavicius with 11. Harding with the basketball. Brock. Penetrating pitch to Pierre. Shot they wanted. Rebound for UIW.
I mean, look, it's open looks. You want to keep taking open looks, but if you're getting what you want at the basket, I think you got to try to keep doing that.
Staveski. Down low, they feed in Williams for a nice move. Jaden Williams, 6'9" sophomore, scores out.
Yeah, that was tough. He had Pierre on the front and Harding on the back. And, I mean, obviously, the two smallest players on TCU, but still able to corral the entry pass and finish.
Toulson, quick shot. Staveski with the board. Shane Hireman calling out the offense that he wants here. Bailey not on the floor right now for UIW. Trying to give him a break here for down the stretch. Pike, extra pass. Guess who? Williams again. And a timeout taken by Jamie Dixon. Back-to-back buckets for Jaden Williams without Davian Bailey on the floor. The lead back to 6 right now for UIW.
Yeah, missed rotation over there for TCU and ends up with another easy basket at the rim for Williams.
6-point lead for the Cardinals over the front. Tony Barbee. He's part of the terrific staff that Shane Hireman has put together at UIW. Standing behind the head coach right now is Tony Barbee. Terrific player at UMass. And joining him is David Wolchuk. So you got two former head coaches, Barbee at Central Michigan, Wolchuk at San Jose State. Two guys have been in college basketball for 30 years. Know what it's like. Barbee played at UMass for Calipari. Then went to Central Michigan, and guess who was on his staff? Shane Hireman.
There you go.
So the payback came. I love that. Here's Pierre, right-hand side. The coaching staff's done a nice job here tonight preparing them for this TCU matchup. Punch working his way inside, forces that one through contact, and we'll go to the line.
Yeah, David Punch had the much smaller defender on him and muscled his way in there and tried to finish.
Free throw line goes Punch. Free throw good for David Punch.
He's gotten much better at the free throw line this year. He's up to 67% coming into tonight. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Excuse me, 5 of 5 from the free throw line now.
Yep.
Make it 6 out of 6. He'll be up over 70%.
David Punch now in double digits. The second Horned Frogs to get there.
And 1 rebound away from his back-to-back double-doubles.
Yep.
Maybe he'll just turn into a double-double machine every night now for the Frogs.
Bailey back out there now, inbounds. 9:29 left. Williams popped out to get that basketball. Skip pass is stolen. Lelavicius going to keep it himself. Head down to the rim. And we get a foul. Let's see who they call this on. They're going to call it on Staveski. Yes.
Nice job jumping the passing lane there by Lelavicius. Gathers strong to the basket. Almost finishes off the back iron there.
Free throw's good. Second effort here. Lelavicius remains perfect.
The net barely moved on both of those. He's got a beautiful shot.
Yep. 9:07 to go. Lead is down to 2 again. Remember, the Frogs have not led since it was 4-3. Staveski. Harold Woods. Staveski again. Ooh, might have gotten away with the carry there. Woods. Pike 2 on the shot clock. Fade away, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound on the floor. It'll be a tussle, and it should be UIW's basketball.
It's a nice job by Pike to even get that attempt off.
Here's another look. That shot clock expired. Difficult turnaround jumper, and he had to go elevate over punch as well. UIW's been good in this situation early in the first half. Let's see how they handle the out of bounds to get another good look at it. Punch got a piece of it.
There's Punch's tied his career high in blocks with 5 there.
Here's Punch on the offensive end with a jump hook.
And a double-double for David Punch. David Punch filling up the stats tonight now.
12 and 10 for Punch. Timeout taken here by Shane Hireman. Tied at 56. Frogs trail by 6 at the half, trailed by as many as 14 in the first half. David Punch bringing it back here in Fort Worth on both ends of the floor. Getting it done. Tied at 56.
That's what I'm going to go with.
And apparently the only thing you can ask for with him, it has to be purple.
Oh, you know, I mean, that's a good rule.
That is the rule. You want the purple Schwinn, that's okay.
My guess is almost everything under the tree for me is going to be purple.
I bet so. Tied at 56 here now. Big possession here for UIW. Pike had it blocked one more time. I think they're going to give that one to Edmonds on the block. It'll stay with the Cardinals with 7 on the shot clock now.
I erroneously gave David Punch his 5th block on the possession before, which I thought he blocked it, but apparently they said that the Incarnate Word player lost control of the ball, so he's still sitting on 4.
And bounce comes to Lewis Rowe with a left hand. How about that for the big man?
Left hand running hook, too. You haven't seen a shot like that in a long time.
That's his first points of the game. Here's Punch. Foul. Rowe got a piece of it. Back to the free throw line. I think they actually called this on.
Woods got it from behind. He pulled his arm down, looked like.
Yep. Punch back to the line. Trying to keep pace here. Frogs down by 2. Miss that. Free throws will be big down the stretch, Colin.
Yeah, sorry I talked about the percentage increase he's had.
Yep.
That was a little announcer jinx there.
Yep. Robinson back into the lineup now for Edmonds. Robinson, one of those guys that wears the full tights, both legs. Punch. Free throw good. It kind of comes and goes, it feels like. Some years there's a lot of guys with both legs. Some years they don't.
I never liked personally wearing the full legs, but I know some guys that certainly wear them in winter.
Sure. All tapped away by Pierre, now to 15 on the shot clock. You only like the full tights in your elf costume, right?
No, absolutely, yeah.
Here's up front what it is. Stavesky throws in the corner to Bailey. 5 on the shot clock. And Robinson got a piece of it. How about that?
Yeah, nice hands, quick hands there from Robinson.
Harding. Micah Robinson on the offensive end. Going to take Bailey to the low block, and we're going to push and a foul here by Bailey. That's going to be his 3rd.
Nice sequence there from Micah Robinson.
Should send Micah Robinson to the free throw line for a 1-on-1. They'll substitute Stavesky out, bring Love Bettis in at the point guard right now. Get Stavesky a break. Free throw line Robinson out. Frogs within 1. Can't convert. Again, I'm going to remind you, Colin, free throws will be important down the stretch here.
Yeah, it's the second front end of a 1-and-1 the Frogs have come up empty on as well.
Bailey holds out front. I don't think this is a case of UIW just trying to milk the clock. This is really more of a case of Shane Hireman make sure he's got the right set here offensively. Bailey, second time he's lost it. He kicked that one out of bounds. TCU's ball.
And a nice job, Michael Robinson, just sliding the Bailey the entire way there. And it just kind of felt like he just didn't get any lift on his jump there.
Yep, like his foot slipped down from under it. Again, though, that's not his game, right? His game is standing outside the three-point line.
That's right.
Harding. Lelavicious, strong move, block, follow punch.
Nice job. Punch right there. Good drive from Lelavicious, and the Frogs finally get back.
Frogs up by 1. Last time they led was 4-3. Tapped away. Bailey controls. He's got 8 threes in the game. 27, but of late, the Frogs have done a nice job on it. Here's Bailey, step back on Lelavicious. Score that one. That's a 2.
And it's just one of those. It's just a high arcing shot. You don't see a lot of guys shoot it that high anymore.
That's his first 2 of the game. Pierre, now punch. Lelavicious, extra pass. Harding tried to answer. Bettis can't get the rebound, and Mann's going to lose it out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle from Harding, chasing his own shot down there. Gets his team another opportunity on the offensive end here.
I don't know how Bettis didn't get that rebound. Here's that step back. That's pretty clean.
Yeah, that's clean. Tough contest there from LP as well.
Bailey maxed up on Jaden Pierre. UIW switches it. Punch is going to work on Bailey. Got some help defense, but a foul here on Williams.
Man, that was a tough finish from David Punch. Takes the hit and just kind of flips it up there. And sometimes when you just get it up over the rim, good things happen. Sure enough, David Punch able to bounce that one in for an and one.
Punch may have bumped knees. Jaden Williams here. Yeah, and Punch is going to come out after these free throws, I do believe. He's not putting a lot of weight on that left leg. Free throws no good. Another miss from the free throw line. College free throws are going to be big down the stretch.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Once or twice.
Yes, 5:30 to go. Here's Bailey over Lelavicious. Rebound punch. Harding. Off the glass, missed it. Punch is trying to come out.
He skied for the rebound, defensive rebound, last possession down here, though, so he's getting it out for TCU right now. TCU needs to come up with another defensive stop as the energy just kind of gets sucked out as they hold the ball out top here.
1 point TCU lead. Stavesky, Bailey, 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer doesn't go. Robinson fighting for the board, and he commits a foul. Edmonds going to come in. Toulson's going to come in as well. That'll get Lelavicious, and I do believe Punch, who was desperately waiting to come out. See if he goes straight to Matt Harrell, the trainer. Bailey with it out front, got Toulson in the air. In traffic. Fade away, they're going to get a travel first. Break there because that bucket went. There's another look. You tell me. Travel, Colin?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he got it. It's a good call.
Is that a travel?
If he had purple shoes on, he would have blended in with the floor.
He's Harding, a nice move to the rim. Brought to their largest lead of the game now at 3, 63-60. Yeah, I was going to ask, is that a travel at the American Airlines Center?
Depends on who's got the ball in his hand.
Right. 3:50 to play. Here's Pike working on Robinson. Working hard for his money there. Pike comes up stiff. Might be a cramp.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Left leg. Tell you what, though, Jordan Pike's got a little something. Good looking player. He's got 8 here tonight. 7 rebounds, 7 assists for Pike, the junior out of Greensboro. Trying to keep him in it, but it was Brock Harding with a layup. Frogs out front here late. Back-to-back double-double. Sitting out right now, taking a quick break. You see Malik Diallo with a big hug for the big man who's making it happen. Davian Bailey for UIW with 29 points here tonight. 8 3-pointers. Frogs winning the paint battle, though, 36-28. Up by 1, 63-62 with 3:40 to play.
David punched that line, 15 points and 6 rebounds just in the second half here to lead the Frog comeback.
So similar to that North Texas game, the last outing. Here's Pierre. Misses. Back the other way comes Stavesky. Yeah, punch. Doing a nice job on the offensive end, obviously, but defensively, 5 blocks as well. Had a little bit of a cramp. He's working through that near the timeout, taking a breather. Bailey, corner block. Nice run out by Toulson to get a piece of that.
They finally found him in the corner.
Yep. Robinson to the rim.
Yeah, just a little in and out dribble. Get the defender leaning just a little bit the wrong way. Robinson with the easy finish at the rim. Frogs extend to a 3-point lead here.
Down to 2:50 to go. In the second half, at first we thought that Shane Hireman was just trying to make sure he had the right set offensively. But I think UIW did try to slow this thing down, and I wonder if it got him out of rhythm offensively, Colin.
I think he might have right there. Toulson with another nice contest against Bailey. Frogs on the run out here with a little bit numbers here.
And Bailey was getting his looks in the first half off of the offense. Here it feels like it has been a concerted effort. It's almost been a 1-against-5 game.
Yep, that's right. And we got, looks like Edmonds is in a cramp up now, too. A lot of guys going through cramps right now.
Yeah, and with Jordan Pike as well for UIW. Frogs coming into this ball game as a team had 19 blocks as a team. They have 9 here tonight against the Cardinals. 5 of those to punt. 3-point lead. 2:15 to go. Harding. Keeps his dribble. Now picked it up. Punch. 3 on the shot clock. Left it short. Got the look they wanted.
It looks like Williams might have got a piece of that from behind.
Bailey had to force that one. Over the backboard, out of bounds.
Yeah, it feels like Incarnate Word is kind of relying on Bailey for all of their offense right now.
They were so successful in the first half just running the offense. And Bailey getting looks off of that.
That's right. And I think maybe they can't just give it to him and let him go. I know he's a big-time scorer and he's having a great night with 29 points, but the last 4 possessions, he's not gotten good looks for his team.
1:36 to go. Harding, left-hand scoop, missed that one at the rim. Lead is only 3. Timeout going to be taken here by Shane Hireman. 1:19 to go.
Right now they're drawing up. They don't necessarily have to try to get a three-pointer right now.
As drawn up, Jake Pierre will inbound. Right in front of our location. Tied at 65 here for the final 55.5. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Pierre gets it right back from Harding. Seven on the shot clock. They'll clear it out. Harding. Defender on his back, floater short, follow guy.
Nice follow shot. That's the third time I think tonight he's followed his shot, knowing that it's going to be short, and came up with a couple of them. Big finish there from Harding to give the Frog 2-point lead here.
67-65. You got to believe they're going to be looking for Bailey.
Yeah, everybody's got to make sure they know where he is.
Silvesky bumped and fouled. Just the third team foul charge for TCU. Got plenty to give.
Absolutely. I think you should take a few more. That was probably discussed in the huddle. If we take the lead here, we can start taking fouls. Go for the basketball. Don't get anything intentional. But you got plenty of opportunities to continue to foul here and run some more clock off of this.
26.3 left. Frogs with just a 3-team timeout. Or team fouls, I should say. Here's Harding. All too often you see guys give up one shot. Think they're going to make that. We've got to get back on defense. No, what did you do? Stayed with it. Came right back to it.
Yeah, he knew it was short, and he went right to it. It was almost like he passed it to himself off the rim. I don't know if he was that accurate with it, but
for the assist.
For the assist, why not?
Yeah. All right, 67-65. It is. And Toulson's going to draw the matchup with Bailey.
Interesting. No Brock Harding. Excuse me. No Jace Posey and no Michael Robinson here.
Yep. Here's Bailey. Toulson on it. Screen comes from Davian Bailey. 15 and another foul here by Punch.
TCU's definitely taking these fouls.
Why not?
Got two more to get. Two more. Let Incarnate Word try to run a little bit more clock if they want to.
Yep. No Frog in real foul trouble on the floor. Inbounds. Silvesky threw it away. I'm not so sure if he was looking for Bailey or was that man who was in the wrong spot. They'll have to foul immediately, and he does. 13.9 to go. 2-point lead for TCU.
Coach Edmonds, he was imploring his team to, the game's not over, to get up here and guard and try to defend the inbound here. Maybe get a steal. A lot of time left in this game. TCU going on the line here for a 1-and-1 still, too.
You got Brock Harding, who's a 63% free throw shooter at the line for that 1-and-1. Here's the first one. Three-point lead, 13.9 to go. Made a both. Now Michael Robinson comes in. Comes in for Toulson.
Frogs a little token pressure here, just trying to burn some time. But now they still have two more fouls to give, which they will. Plenty of time. Take a foul here. There you go.
11.1 to go. All right, Jamie Dixon saying no more fouls now. 11.1 left. Just play defense. Got a 4-point lead. Bailey inbounds. Silvesky. Bumped. Baseline. Floater. Tapped around. Frogs control it. 2 seconds left. Harding outlet. Robinson. There's a whistle. Let's see. Robinson comes down awkwardly. Ball game's over. Kim Kissinger says that is a complete game.